is Sam Hofer. I'm a residential student at Liberty right now, but I was born and raised in Malaysia. I've lived 16 years overseas in Malaysia, the Middle East, and America. A few years in America, like 4, I think. I'm actually in Malaysia right now visiting my family, so that's kind of nice. I have 3 sisters, 1 older, 2 younger. So my hobbies include, I love rugby, I love football and soccer in that order. Also love reading and hiking, camping, that sort of thing, outdoor stuff. I'm a bit of a history buff, which is what my major is. I'm a history major. I don't have a current job right now, but I've been a lifeguard for a couple years, a swim teacher some. I've been a barista a few times, and I've done lots of landscaping work. Out of college, I'd like to join the military. I'd like to serve my country. Right now, I'm in Army ROTC at Liberty, and it's been really rewarding, as well as time-consuming. And then once I'm out in the Army, I'd like to teach history, if at all, if I can. And that's part of why I think I can stand to gain a good amount from this course. It's because being in the Army is a big deal of that is going to be leadership and leading. And a big part of leading itself is being able to speak publicly and being able to address large groups of people effectively and without being stressed out over it. So I think that I can gain a lot from this course in that area, in that regard, as regards to my future plans. One event that is life changing for me that I would mention is junior year of my high school. I competed in the International History Olympiad, and it was in Hawaii. My dad flew me there. It's a quiz style competition where it's buzzers and you're quizzed on trivia, and it's a very highly competitive environment. Lots of very, very intelligent individuals there. And when I first went there, when I was flying over there, I was dead set on winning. I was going to win. I was the best. And it was interesting because originally, before I'd even done any competitions at all, I didn't think I was very good. But then I did a bunch of small competitions, and I realized I was actually quite good for my age and my status. So I got kind of puffed up. But when I actually arrived at the international competition, I got really nervous, and once I saw the competition, I didn't think I was going to do well at all. I thought I was going to lose badly. I ended up getting, me and another guy ended up getting 3rd team division overall, and that placed me tied for 5th, which is quite nice. So when I got back to Malaysia, where I lived, I saw there was no one else around me who was even as close to as good as I was. I got really puffed up and arrogant about my success, which was somewhat wrong, because when I was there, I wasn't even as close to as good as most people there. But I came to realize, and this is the lesson I learned, that one gift doesn't define your entirety of who you are. At school, I was just known as the guy that knew history, the guy that knew all these random things, but I didn't want that to be what defined me, defined who I am. And God's given me so many gifts, and I didn't want just one aspect of those gifts that He gave me to define, everything of who I am. So, doesn't mean I can't be proud of what I've accomplished, but I try not to bring that fact up in conversation, that I've achieved that level and that I've succeeded, because I don't want to tout that around as something to impress people. So yeah, that's really the lesson I've learned in that big event, that life-changing event. It's just learning humility through success, and humility through success, and depending on God, I think, for the thanking God for the gifts He gave you, and depending on Him for future success.